It's a really hazy day here in Utah. I've got the day off because it's a holiday. And decided to go out to Wendover. Wendover is a historic airbase. Museum out there, grab some lunch at the casino maybe. See what's going on in the big city of Wendover, Nevada. That's the causeway going over to Antelope Island. That is Antelope Island. We are sneaking under the Bravo airspace on the west side of Antelope Island. We'll stay at 5,500 or below because we don't want to bust the Bravo, which is at 6,000 feet. Beautiful day. Staying close to shore here. Going to cut across the corner of the lake and then follow the west side of Antelope Island. That is what's called White Rock Bay on Antelope Island. See, the water level is way down on the Great Salt Lake still.
Full traffic, jump their team, watch skydive number midfield the next 2 minutes. Please do not fly midfield. Travel traffic pattern time, Philip.
We're headed south along the west side of Antelope Island, staying under the Bravo. That is Stansbury Island. We're westbound, we're clear of the class Bravo, following I-80 right there off of my left wing. Go over some evaporation ponds. There's a lot of those out along the Great Salt Lake. And I don't know if you can see it, but just off my nose is Morton salt. Get a lot of the salt out of the Great Salt Lake. Well, that off of my nose, the Bonneville Salt Flats. Got about 58 miles to Wendover. There's not much out across there following I-80. So if you look on the sectional chart here, click on the chart, what you'll see is we're flying right between two restricted areas. Hill Air Force Base uses that for practice, and you got to stay in that corridor flying to Wendover. So we'll just stay off the side of I-80 and make sure that we don't get into the restricted zone. I don't want F-22 showing up today and escorting me somewhere. We are 41 miles east of Wendover, and we just started over the huge salt flats of the Great Salt Lake. Bonneville Raceway is actually over towards Wendover, but as you can see, this thing extends for just forever in a lot of different directions. That's actually the restricted airspace off my right wing. And over there, we've got a little ways to go, but there's restricted over there as well. And just lots of flat, salt flats down here below. We got 40 miles now to Wendover, 6,400 and 112 over the ground. 26.5 miles outside of Wendover. And you can kind of see it off the nose there, at least I can. Again, we're just over the gigantic salt flats of the Great Salt Lake. We'll be setting up for landing of runway 08. Winds are 060 at 6, so not much of anything. Here's the thriving metropolis of downtown Wendover, Utah, and Nevada. We're just off the runway here of the 26 and we're setting for a right downwind for runway 08 here in Wendover. All right, see you on the ground. Runway is made 30 degrees flaps, 70 over the threshold. D5. not my best. Well, here we are at Wendover. You might recognize this tower out here. It's been several movies, including Independence Day with Will Smith. Pretty cool. So we will taxi over and grab a parking spot, and we'll go get lunch, and we'll check out the site.
All right, well, we made it to Wendover, Nevada / Utah, or Utah / Nevada, and my scooter. We are gonna cruise up to town, grab something to eat, then we'll come back and check out the museum. So I got some lunch, and then of course I had to cruise up and see Wendover Will or Pete or whatever the heck this dude's name is. He's right there behind me. So first stop is here at the Welcome Center, where they have a monument to the Enola Gay. The Enola Gay was a B-29 crew that dropped one of the bombs in World War II on Japan, which helped end the conflict. That crew trained out here at Wendover Airfield, which is why Wendover Airfield is here. Back out at the airfield, we're gonna check some of the sites out here. The first stop, the Con Air prop. So if you've watched Con Air with Nicolas Cage, this was where they filmed a lot of the scenes, and this here is the aircraft they used to film some of those scenes. I think it's seen better days. Let's go check it out. As we get ready to go into the belly of this beast, you can see up here it says United States Marshal. That was from Con Air. Let's go inside this here thing. Oh boy, yeah. I do believe this here has seen much better days. One time there was a flying machine. I don't think so now. It's got a steering wheel from a car or something. Interesting. Wow. Well, I don't think I want to take this thing up on the remainder of the flight home, but kind of fun to see. We are going to cruise into this museum, which is in the old officers building. Pretty cool.
In 1975, the base was officially listed.
So I was filming this in 1942, 43. Filming a classified piece of equipment. The Norden bomb site. All right, well, that was pretty cool. Got to check out the museum and the Officers Club. And there is another part of the museum, but probably won't check that out today. And go down and check out the Enola Gay hangar. And then we're gonna head back. The tour of the historic Wendover Airfield wouldn't be complete if you didn't come down and check out the Enola Gay hangar that they've been working on restoring. Pretty crazy to think that back in 1942, Enola Gay was here training, getting ready to do what they were going to do.
hope you enjoyed your tour of Wendover, the historic Wendover airfield. Off our left wing here as we depart Wendover to the east is the Bonneville Speedway out there, where it's all flat. Not much out there. And we got 50 miles of that ahead of us. Looking off the right wing over into Davis County. And I'm listening to Ogden Tower just in case here, monitoring their frequency. Got about 15 minutes to Brigham City.
Truck 120.
Been a nice,
Tower, just heading 190.
enjoyable flight back.
190.
Fun day.